30 minutes of abs, core, Pilates. How you doing? I'm Preston. We are outside at beautiful Central Park today, doing some abs, core, Pilates. We'll get started with the warm-up. We'll start with coming to all fours, round the back for the cat. Exhale, arch the back for the cow. We'll do one more of each. I might look a little crooked to you today because I'm on a slight hill. So we'll see how it looks. We'll walk our hands to the top of the mat, drop the pelvis, look up for a high cobra. Come back to all fours. Remember, our first exercise of the day is a plank. We end with the plank, we start with the plank. So really tuck the pelvis under, squeeze the abs, tighten the core. Either straight arm plank or forearm plank. Hips as high as your shoulders. About 2 minutes left on this. We are at the south end of Central Park today. So about 6th Avenue and 59th Street if you're familiar with Manhattan. If you're familiar with Central Park, remember you can come down to your forearms, do a forearm plank, squeeze your shoulder blades together, tighten the abs, squeeze the butt. Hope you're having a great day today. 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the plank. You could open up to a side plank if you want, or hold that forearm plank. The ground actually feels really good, nice and soft. 1 more minute on this plank. You could alternate between straight arm plank or forearm plank, whatever works for you. After this forearm or straight arm plank, we'll get right into our first exercise. Another 35 seconds or so. Squeezing the abs, squeezing the butt, pushing the mat away. Another 20 seconds. Keep breathing. We'll sit back in a child's pose at the end of this, and then we'll move on to our first core abs Pilates exercise. Everything will be done on the mat, so all you'll need is a mat and some water. All right. So we'll do a crunch with a crab toe touch. I see the leaves are going to be a problem. Let's roll on down on the mat. So we'll do one crunch, elbows nice and wide, and then come up. One toe touch right foot, one toe touch left foot, back down. Let's do 2 crunches this time down here. So 1 crunch, 2 crunch, come up to crab, toe touch, and toe touch. We do each exercise for about 1 minute and 3 seconds. We'll do 3 crunches down here. In between, you have a 10-second rest as I get ready for the next exercise. So toe touch left, toe touch right. We'll get in 4 crunches, and then that will be the end of that 4. Nice work. All right, single leg bridge hold with extensions. We'll start with the right leg. First of all, feet are kind of close to the hips. Raise your hips up to the sky. Right leg extends up to the sky. And then we will slowly lower the right leg down just above the ground, drag it in, and lift it back up to the sky. We'll do half on one side, half on the other. We'll switch in about 10 seconds. So the goal here is to really lift the hips up to the sky, really straighten that leg, then lower it and drag it. And let's place that right foot down, left foot straight up to the sky, nice straight leg. Then reach forward, drag it in, reach it up. So we're just reaching high, dragging the leg down next to the mat and back up. Nice work. You get that 10-second rest break. I'll start demoing the next exercise, shoulder elevated hip raise. So from your shoulders off the mat, so you're on your forearms. From here, we'll raise the hips up as high as you can. Option to lower down to your shoulders as well. So either up or down, raise the hips up to the sky, and then slowly lower down, articulating each vertebrae, touching the mat, and then the hips touch, and then you tuck the pelvis up to the sky, and then back down. You could also come up to your forearms, elbows, reach it up, slowly lower it down. 20 more seconds here. So either on your forearms. Let's see what it feels like straight arms. You could also do straight arms, all the way up, all the way down. So the name of this is shoulders elevated, but you could still definitely keep your shoulders on the mat if you wanted to. All right, up next we have a twisting sit-up to a knee in. So our feet are kind of far away from us. Our heels are on the mat. We'll twist, we'll sit up, and then we'll drive the knee in. So once you have the twisting sit-up part, drive that knee in as much as you can. We got the horses behind us. We got the people everywhere. When there's horses, there's horse manure. So when you do the knee in, you really want to drive the knee all the way in. Turn looking over your back shoulder before lowering back down. Hands can either be up to the sky, next to your temple, whatever works for you. 17 more seconds on this. Last 10, last 5, I should say. 2, 1, nice. All right, same side bird dog. So we will, I apologize for that. We will do same side bird dog. Let's try right arm, right leg. First extend the right leg, lower it so your hips are parallel with the mat, and then put all the way into your left hand. Maybe move your left hand a little bit more into the center, and then reach forward. This is really hard on the hill. Let me see if I can get good. All right, this is not gonna work for me. There we go. And then place that down. We'll switch to the other side. Let me see if I can get this left side. Left leg extends long, left hip down. Right hand comes to the center. Let's see if I could do this. And then same side, arm and leg, adjust as necessary. And then maybe place it down, get back into it. Ooh, that is hard on the hill here. So really reaching in both directions, the best you can. Same side bird dog. Pretty challenging. So on the top of your screen you have some number of crunches, some number of bicycles. Do those numbers, do the crunches first, then the bicycles. Look at my feet covered in leaves, crunches and bicycles. Let me so I'm going to do 4 and 4, 4 crunches, small little crunches, elbows nice and wide, and 4 bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4 armpit to the opposite knee, 4 crunches, and then 4 bicycles. So for the crunches, you really want to focus on keeping your elbows nice and wide, crunching, your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat using the lower part of your torso. And then for the bicycles, drive the knee in as the other leg extends nice and long. Energized, crunching side to side. Nice work. Keep that going. 4 crunches for me, 4 bicycles for me. You do whatever number's on top of your screen there. All right, just a pelvic lift. So we kind of did this earlier in the day or in the routine with the leg extension. This time we'll just do the lift, arms down by your side, lower back glute to the mat, and then as you inhale, take a nice big inhale, and then as you exhale, you peel your pelvis up as high as you can get it. You hold it up here at the top, take a nice deep inhale, then slowly lower it down, back down, each vertebrae touching the mat. And as your hips touch the mat, you take an inhale, and then exhale, peel the pelvis up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, lower it down, nice and slowly. Exhale, back up to the sky, hold it at the top, inhale, and exhale. Great job. Feeling each vertebrae touch the mat, leave the mat. Yeah, I heard one of the tour guides, the horse tour guides, say that this is a pretty nice day. That's why I'm out here. Because it's not freezing, it's about 50, which is great for exercising outside. All right, teaser preparation. The way we do that is we come up to seated, wipe off your socks, legs to tabletop, arms as straight as you can get them next to your ears, and then maybe extend your legs. Let me try and do this on the hill here. Extend your legs nice and long, and then slowly lower down. Drive your knees into your chest, grab your knees, and then in one big motion we reverse that, so up to the sky, legs as long as you can get them, holding that, and then slowly lower it down, drive your knees in. Nice work. Let's try and get in one more. This time we'll hold it for 10 seconds or so. Legs straighter, arms, and then lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae, knees into the chest, and that's enough of that. All right, flutter kicks. First, bring your legs up to the sky, then out to 45-degree angle, glue them together, so your legs are glued together, and then you just do little flutters, arms down by your side, lower back into the mat. Nice and small motion, up and down, lower back into the mat, pelvic floor pushing down. If you ever need a rest, just hug your knees into your chest, maybe roll your head from side to side, and then when you're ready, arms back down, legs out to 45 degrees, flutter the legs, pushing that lower back into the mat. Small little flutter kicks here just for a few more seconds. 2, 1. Good job. All right, corkscrew, another exercise with your legs up to the sky. We'll do this first by placing our hands down by our side. Legs up to the sky, glued together at 90 degrees, as straight as you can get them up to the sky. Then you bring your legs out to the right, down around to the center, over the other direction, over to the left, up around, stop at the top. And then you reverse that out to the side, down around, over to the right this time, stop at the top. The hand positioning determines how challenging this is for you. So the closer your hands are to your butt, the more challenging this is going to be to keep everything stable and still. The wider your hands are out to the side, the more stable you can keep yourself by using your hands to keep your hips nice and stable. Nice work. All right. Cherry pickers are up next. The way we do that, again, the legs are going up to the sky. This time you curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat and you just reach for your toes. You can flex your feet or point your feet, whatever you want. Just small little crunches, crunching your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat as you reach for your toes. As high as you can go. Again, if you need to take a rest, just place your head down, knees into your chest, and then when you're ready, hands down by your side, legs up to the sky, really reaching nice and high. Another 20 seconds or so. Really focus on the legs as straight as possible, the hands up to the sky. Less than 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. All right, nice work. Ukrainian twists. So we'll sit up, lean back until you feel you're about to fall over. Nice little breeze coming through. Hands in prayer position, and then you twist side to side, trying to get that back elbow as close to the mat as possible. You can also take your feet off the mat. Try and keep your legs nice and steady as you twist side to side, looking over that back shoulder, twisting as far as you can twist each rep. Option to keep your heels on the mat and twist. Try and lean back until where you feel you're about to fall over. And if you fall over, that's absolutely fine. Just curl back up until you get to that point and start your twists up again. Heels on the mat, heels off the mat. Gonna fall over. I'm on a hill. Let's do this. Finish it up. Nice work. All right, rolling like a ball. Don't forget, you could take a break anytime you want. Grab some water whenever you want. Rolling like a ball. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders down and back. Legs in the tabletop. As you inhale, you roll back. And exhale, roll forward. Trying to keep your feet off the mat. If you're on a hill, it might be a different story. So you roll back, inhale. Only to your tips of your shoulder blades. And then exhale, roll forward. So inhale, roll back, exhale, roll forward. Try and also, for a little bit more challenge, get your feet closer to your butt. Inhale, you roll it back. Exhale, you roll it forward. You hold your balance at the top there. Trying to keep your feet off the mat the entire time. Tuck your chin to your chest as you roll back. I'm rolling all over on my hilly mat here. I was debating, do I make the camera level with the horizon like normal, or do I make it level with this hill? My choice was to make it level with this hill. We'll see what it looks like. Let's do some Pilates 100s though. Roll on down, lower back in the mat, arms down by your side, legs in the tabletop. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. You can keep your legs here. Pump your arms vigorously out your sides. Inhaling for 5 reps, exhaling for 5. You can also extend your legs up to the sky. Second most challenging, or most challenging, is legs out to 45 degrees. You could slightly turn your legs out, but really try and pump out of your armpits next to your sides. We do about 100 reps of these, inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. 20 more seconds left. There was a bug that came to say hi. Surprised there's any bugs left It's been freezing for a few days, so I thought they would all die, but who knows? This is New York City. We probably have some mutant bugs. Nice work. All right, windshield wipers. We start in the same Ukrainian twist position, which is heels on the mat, but we'll put our heels to the diagonal of our mat. So for me in the upper left hand, you can either stay with your hands behind your butt, legs up and over, windshield wiper motion. You can also take your hands off the mat. Ooh, this is really difficult on the hill. So I'm going to have my hands next to my hips, legs nice and long, up and over, windshield wiper motion side to side. So I'll show you from a front view here. My legs are out at a diagonal, and then it's up and over to the other side. Really weird on a hill, that's for sure. That's okay. Legs up and over, side to side. 2, 1. Nice work. Oh, jackknife. Jackknife, I'm not good at. But jackknife on a hill, let's see what happens. All right, so jackknife, you start with your arms and legs out. And then you jackknife up. Try to touch your hands or arms next to your head there. And then extend everything nice and long. So you start with everything nice and long. Then you jackknife up on a hill. Try and get those legs up, arms next to your ears, and then extend the jackknife out. So you could also really reach for your toes here, but try and keep the arms next to your head, extending out through your ears, because that will challenge your balance, engage your core a little bit more. So, extremely hard for me to do on this hill. I'll keep trying to do it. I'll knock over my water bottle in the process. So arms out here, or arms out here. Slowly roll it down. Extend everything out. And I'm glad that's over with. All right, lean back kicks. Similar to the windshield wiper, similar to the Ukrainian twist. Let's go with that. So you lean back until you feel like you're about to fall over, and then you kick out, hands off the mat. All right, water bottle. See, I have proof that I'm on a hill because my water bottle doesn't stay upright. So you lean back, kick out. Let me move my water bottle up here. Keep the lean back kickouts going as I figure out this slant here. There we go. So you lean back, kick out, and then you drive your knees into your chest. Nice work. 20 more seconds. Last 15. Last 10. So I'm extending as long as I can, then I'm getting my knees in as much as I can. Nice work. All right, scissor crossovers. We did this similar to the flutter kicks we did earlier. So lower back on the mat, arms down by your side, and then bring the legs up to the sky. And then instead of fluttering them up and down, we're going to slice them left and right as we lower our legs to about 45 degrees, and then we raise them up. So legs nice and straight, scissoring them back and forth, up and down, as you do the crossovers left and right. Great job, keep that going. This is my first try at a video in Central Park. We'll see how it goes, we'll see how it looks. I stream it no matter what, because why not? Doesn't have to be perfect. If you need to take that rest break, just grab your knees into your chest and the legs right back out. Nice work. Okay, wood chops. Come up to seated cross-legged. Nice and tall. And then we'll chop to one side. And we'll keep chopping to that one side for about half of the repetitions here. And then we'll switch over to the other side. So when you twist, you really want to reach over and look over your shoulder. Just small little chops. And then let's switch other direction. So I'm chopping opposite side, looking over that opposite shoulder. Nice big twist, sitting up nice and tall. My shoulders are down and back. The sun is setting, and it's so early in the day. It's like 2:30 p.m. or some nonsense like that. Okay, bicycles. We come down to the back for that. Get some leaves off the mat. This time we will pretend like we are bicycling the biggest bicycle in the world. So one leg up to the sky, other leg out, just hovering above the mat. And then you drag the feet in, extend nice and tall. Bicycling the legs. So your focus here is slow, huge range of motion. We'll switch in about 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then reverse your bicycle circle. So we're bicycling in the other direction now. Nice big circles. Nice huge range of motion. Really reaching the leg long and out before up. The length is most important here. Nice work. All right, the last exercise of the routine, plank for 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Flip on over right away into the plank. So I like to start from all fours, extend one leg back, other leg back. It's a B on my mat. I can't believe that. It's like neon green. It might not be a B. It kind of looks like a B. It's like a fly. I don't know. I think it's too small for a B. Did I kill it? No, it's definitely alive. All right, there it goes. So your hips are as high as your shoulders. You engage the abs. You squeeze the butt. You tuck the pelvis under. Shoulder blades slightly retracted. Remember, you can alternate between a straight arm plank and a forearm plank. Whatever works for you. Where did my bee friend go? Oh, there he is. He's on a leaf. I'll try and show him. Oh, never mind. He's not on a leaf anymore. Is he on the stick? I don't know if you can see him. My little bee friend. Put him back in the grass over here so he can go on about his day. All right, 48 more seconds on the plank. You have to keep yourself occupied when doing a plank somehow. You could always drop to your knees if you need to, but I really encourage you to try to stay off your knees the entire time. Everything engaged the entire time. After this plank, we do a quick cool down. I say goodbye, and then that is it. So either straight arm plank or forearm plank. 10 more seconds on either one of those, or side plank, or RKC plank. What other planks do I know of? All right. Anyways, cool down time. We'll start, or we'll end where we started, with a few cat and cow. So from all fours, round the back, push the mat away for the cat. And then arch the back, look up for the cow. We'll do one more of each. Nice work. Walk the hands forward, drop the pelvis, look up, exhale, squeeze the butt. And come back to all fours. We'll do some crazy squids since we've been on our wrist the entire time. So just take your wrists, circle them around. Let's see, like this or like this. And that's it. That was 30 minutes of Pilates Core Abs in beautiful Central Park. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like the video, please subscribe. We will have more videos every day. Have a great rest of your day. All right, bye now.